One of the most common symptoms in multiple sclerosis, perhaps the most common symptom, is fatigue. And not just from explaining all the other symptoms. Fatigue is essentially tiredness, but they've given it a French name. I, for one, think it gives it panache and élan, and perhaps a certain nonchalance. But really, they've used a French word because it feels like your body's going on strike. I'm French, I can make those jokes, and it's okay for you to laugh at them. Yeah, Brexit indeed. Okay, so fatigue is tiredness, but it's kind of pathological tiredness. It's not really linked to anything you do, any level of activity you have. It's quite frustrating because I feel knackered, but I've got nothing to show for it, which certainly has made me much more sympathetic to the plight of your Prime Minister. Fatigue is like being an old phone. You know those old phones. You get 80% charged, and then you watch one YouTube video, and then it's 15% charged. And then you plug it in for 30 minutes, it says it's good to go again, but it isn't. It starts over again. Fatigue is the reason I'm here. It's why I attend comedy matinees rather than comedy nights. If you want to get me out of the house after 7 on a weekday, someone better be dying. And me on stage doesn't count. So afternoon. Matinee here, another French word. It means morning, and is used to describe shows starting in the afternoon. You know what they say? Once you go French, you don't have to make sense. So the why of fatigue is quite interesting. So in multiple sclerosis you get lesions, you get areas of scar tissue in the brain and the spinal cord with reduced nerve conductivity or nerve damage altogether. And that's the interesting theory. It is thought that fatigue occurs because of the effort it takes your brain to rewire itself, to reroute around the affected area. Now I don't know, it sounds nice on paper as an hypothesis. I don't know how you go about proving it experimentally, but I think that anyone who's ever been on a TfL replacement bus service will appreciate this as self-evident. Anyway, well, I think that's all I have. That's it for my little précis on fatigue. Hopefully it's not been met with too much ennui. Perhaps a little joie de vivre. I can go on. This is my language. And I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that if you'd like to find out more, I don't know why, but if you do, you would be well advised to check out the very informative website of the MS Trust. Thank you, and good afternoon.